Okay guys, Wing Chun kicks that win fights. So on this one, we're going to focus on the oblique kick. We call it chai gok, the stomp kick. So this kick is super effective if you know how to use it properly. The way I'm going to demonstrate it today with Brendan is me just tapping towards the thighs just to keep things safe. That's how I would recommend you practice it with your training partner. Now, the way I'm going to teach you in this video is basically using it, number one, simultaneously, number two, defensively, and number three, offensively. Now, one of the ways that I would recommend you use this oblique kick, for starters, you can use it from the rear leg. So in the first scenario, if I'm defending, say, against a roundhouse kick, I can simultaneously work on the timing and the distance for me to use this kick against the leg that the other person is standing on. So for instance, the kick comes, boom, you go. You're covering the space and then simultaneously you're going in with the kick. So here we just go, right? We cover, boom. Now in Wing Chun, it's all about timing, it's all about the centerline theory. So for me to be effective when applying this kick, I don't want to wait until I receive all that impact from the roundhouse kick. I want to try and intercept. So I'm covering and kicking simultaneously. Right? So when you practice this, make sure you get the rhythm. So that way you can build the confidence and apply the oblique kick this way. For the second one, now we're using it defensively. So if I am fighting someone, and let's say that person is attacking, and I am just basically covering, so he comes at me, I'm covering, but then the kick comes, the moment that foot lands, that's when you can counter immediately. So I can cover, boom, jam, boom, and then you counter straight away. I go one, and then go. See, we don't know when we're fighting, we don't know where the person is trying to hit us. So if we're playing it safe, we're keeping a distance where we can see, cover the area where we're exposed. But the moment you feel that kick come, you know that when they retract the leg, that's when you can counter. So right here, right there. He puts a foot down and that's when you can counter straight away. So on the next one, let's say my opponent is trying to bait me into his combination. And for instance, all I need to do now is just cover. I'm just covering. But then when I see that next one, I can counter because I see that I've got my hands strategically placed, straight punch came at me, pak sao, and then I can follow up with the oblique kick. So he's baiting, and then boom, then you go. Now, please keep in mind, this is just a demo video. I'm not fully executing the kick because we want to keep things safe. So right now, I'm just tapping and bringing the leg back, which is one of the ways where you can kick and bring the leg back. The other way is kick and go through, okay? So just to recap, against round kicks, we go on one side, we go on the other side. So this is how I would recommend you practice it with a training partner. On the second one, we cover and counter. So he comes high, boom, cover and counter. On the third, he's trying to bait me, boom, pak sao, and then follow up. I cover low, boom, pak sao, and then follow up. Guys, this is one of the most effective kicks you can use, period. So that's it for today's video. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.